We're back at the golf course, Golf Capital, HIVEMIND, in the building at Eagle Glen Country Club. Still waiting on our third and fourth people, or at least our third person, which, damn, if it's only 3, I paid for 4. You know it's prepaid. I wonder if I can get a refund on that.
Probably can't. We're early.
Let's go talk to them really quick. Everything is content. What I was gonna do is get the GoPro and just attach the GoPro here. I just got to figure out whatever mount I need for it.
So that was the cool thing about this. So like now you're thinking along the lines I'm thinking. So like we went to this event, me and Anthony went to this event, and we had like 30-minute drives to cross town. And I'm like, he's like, oh, I told him we should do a podcast when we get there. And I'm like, dude, let's do it now. We got 30 minutes.
Right.
So there's 2 episodes we released today that were just us talking in the car that we released in the podcast. So imagine just put it record and let it go, and then you can do a whole podcast right here, wear the lapel mics and let it go.
The funny thing is, I was like, man, even we're just sitting inside of the clubhouse, like that's content, quality content.
That's content, man.
So whole one.
Month in the game. I haven't touched it in a while. Let's see here. Forward. Lost my first ball today. I got a good hit, but I fucking hit it right into the... I'm sure you...
We always bring the camera. I just gotta make sure it's zoomed out so I can see everything. Is that zoomed out or zoomed in? That was zoomed in. Okay, stick. Damn it. I hope it's not all the holes. It's just this hole. Yeah. That's kind of where I wanted to be anyway, but I got about...
Cards on path on.
180 to the hole.
Trying to make it work today.
All right, second shot, second chance to redeem yourself.
Yeah.
You don't need much.
I need every hole.
I think I teed mine up too high last time. That was the problem.
Yeah, I need every
All right, at least it bounced back out.
I need every opportunity.
All right, we're doing all right. It's hot AF. Carts, you can't take the carts on the path today. It's a struggle fest, but hopefully it's just the opening holes we can finally get on here. Dan said the market's turning, which it kind of can't help but do when interest rates are at like 7% on a mortgage. Values have to come down, but he said there's opportunity in that.
There's opportunity if you're in the right position to market it. So I'm 30. Last market turn, I wasn't even of age to even do anything about it. So most people get like 3 to 4 opportunities in their lifetime. So this is your first opportunity. Might as well capitalize if you're over 18.
Yeah, it's funny because when I was in college, it was 2008, 2009. And I always told myself, like, man, if I wasn't in college, I would have been taking advantage of all these opportunities in the real estate market.
Yep.
So it's going to be interesting to see what's going on. We went through a period of time where everyone was paying like crazy numbers for property. And also, we don't talk about this enough, but during the pandemic, a lot of people were like forbearing their mortgage, and some just not even paying the mortgage, and they couldn't get foreclosed on due to all the different things that the government had going on. So once all that stuff goes away, it's going to be interesting to see what happens in the market in terms of pricing and opportunities.
And interest rates ain't going to help them at all. So if they needed to sell back then, they're going to need to sell even more now.
Right. It's like, imagine trying to like buy back your own home now at these rates. You'd be paying double.
About 75%. We did the math on that this morning.
Yeah.
Videographers get expensive, man, when you're trying to hire them. I need to get to the point where you can get a videographer full time. That way you can get the content and play golf without doing both.
True that. True that. The more of these that I do, the more likely I am to get one of those. That's how it works. You got to do it yourself until you can afford to hire somebody. Then I got a bunch of these videos. We'll pick that up.
Oh, you're live.
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. There's a boardroom meeting this weekend in Vegas. Fucking bitch.
So it's been kind of a bad day so far. I'm blaming all this recording we're doing. If I wasn't doing the recording, I'd be all right. But the recording has me jacked up. Plus the whole cart path, the only thing is, it's not good. It's not lucrative.
What's up? This is your girl Brittany Thompson, straight from Southern California. The real BJT on all forms of social media.
What's BJT?
That's Brittany Jeffries Thompson. That's my whole government.
Okay. All right.
She gotta be legal around here.
Keep it 100.
Oh man.
I think I'm in the poker.
You're right there, short.
Look at that.
You're short.
This course is gonna kill me.
It is. Like the only reason I tolerated the car path only thing in Trumps is because it was Trumps.
You're gonna go do it again.
Not if it's car path only. I'm gonna start calling folks ahead of time. Like, is this car path only today? Because anybody got time for that? Might as well walk it. If I walk it, I get there faster. Feels like hole 8, but it's really hole 3.
It's been like that before. It's not the first time.
What do you mean?
When it's hot out here, man, it really takes a toll on you.
Yeah, it does.
And there's no cart path thing, man.
Makes it worse.
I'm gonna have to boycott this course too. I will take my business elsewhere.
Yeah.
Because I'm fat.
Because I mean, it's not like the grass conditions are amazing here.
No.
It's just like they're okay, if not subpar grass conditions.
I almost lost the ball in the plane.
Is that whites up there? That's whites down here.
I lost the ball in plain sight on this.
Right.
So you ain't doing me no services.
150 downhill. Downhill means it plays shorter. So everything is funny to her.
Everything is hilarious. Because why not?
Right. At least we got. I heard you've been getting all the game.
Oh, what? I don't say much. I move in silence.
But you've been going to different events, getting put up on some crazy game.
A little bit.
You don't got to share it because you paid good money for that game.
Yeah.
But what kind of stuff are you learning about?
I learned about how to leverage debt.
Leveraging debt.
Yeah. I'm not about these little bitty houses and apartments. I'm about long-term wealth. I'm about owning land,
dirt.
turning it into cash flow.
Okay.
You know, building for my family.
When's the last event you went to and where was it?
Jesus, the last event, of course, you know, was
Oh, yeah.
HIVEMIND.
That's right. HIVEMIND. It's the whole crew here.
It's the family.
Where are you going next?
That's a great question. Where we going next?
Tucson.
Tucson in January, I
Tucson.
guess. Yeah.
At least it won't be hot as hot.
No.
So yeah. Oh,
We in your way.
Sorry about that.
You okay?
I thought you were coming to say they were complaining about us.
No.
Keep your complaints to yourself.
Bro, you can't just see. This is how you live when you know they don't take your comments as threats.
I mean, I wouldn't be disappointed.
I say something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh boy. Oh boy.
I gotta tread softly in life.
Too much. Yeah, for real.
I'm become a little more aggressive lately. I'm just tired of being shit on, man.
Yeah. What? I mean, are you serious about yourself?
Means I'm getting older, I guess, too.
Yes.
Yeah, old man swag.
No, I just never wear them. It's a rare occasion when I wear hats. Just never liked them. That's a pitching wedge?
Yeah.
Isn't that a rule?
Damn it.
It went in the sand
That's
pit.
pro golf.
That shit went too long.
I heard that.
We aim the chirps.
What?
At least yours went straight.
Dan usually hits this club pretty good.
Maybe.
There we go. Look at you, man. You might be on.
Wow.
You're definitely on.
Fringe.
All right, all right.
No. Is it called a grabber or catcher?
Yeah, you're supposed to be able to, this thing elongate.
There's a lot of bees out here. Bees in the trap.
Hole 4. Let's go.
This is the most relaxing hole.
We got a little bit of shade. Ended up on the green. A few people got on the green. I'm not gonna talk about the person that totally did not hit over the green. I think she's behind us though. She didn't want to be on camera.
Yeah, we had to hide that one.
Yeah, it's all good. We're not gonna talk about it behind her back because she's in front of us. She's behind us. Little middle zone is where you probably end up.
Right.
So if he goes to the green and then goes over it, I'm more possibility. Yeah.
That still was long.
It's not bad.
Pretty much most people can't hit it 300 yards. Then you'll end up. Well, I think it's still better safe actually. That'll work. That'll work. That'll roll. All right, that'll play. About 180 to the other side. The thing about Dan is Dan will go OB and he'll still count it as like his shot. He doesn't take a penalty stroke. And so then we'll get to the green and he'll be like, I got a bogey. I was like, bruh, you didn't get no bogey, man.
Yeah, they didn't teach me math in school.
I got a bogey on that.
So I'm still an amateur, so I count amateur points. So amateur points we don't count.
So if it goes OB, he'll drop it at the next spot and then it's counted as a stroke. That's not the same thing.
We kind of like playing best ball. So this one you want to try and get tough. You gotta make it over there. He's pro.
Right where I needed it to go. The best kind of golf is competitive golf. It's always cool when people compete against. Even if they're better than you. I played with some Asian dudes yesterday, and I think we're pretty even. I'm not gonna say they were better than me. There's one dude who is a superstar, though. Usually there's one superstar in the bunch. You can kind of tell who's who. That is dangerous. Oh, little trick hole. Don't do that. Be careful. But she's still hitting. I thought she was over.
Go.
It's a nice shot, man.
I'll pull up your cart for you.
What do you got going on these days in business?
It seems like it's more meetings, not necessarily getting new clients, it's just meeting new people lately. So I've kind of like, once you get a team in place, you can have them do the sales and support.
Man.
And you focus on growing. So. Charles. That is dead center.
Is that intentional? Maybe a little bit.
I try to make it intentional.
Four. It's not your friend, my friend.
Damn. I cannot see that. Yeah. Oh, damn. Damn. That was straight Kevin Hart damn.
4.
I don't be tripping. Is that yours right there? I think one of the things that I struggle with in business is like nothing really makes sense if it doesn't make big bucks. And so like I just sit around waiting for the big buck opportunity to happen.
That right there is a win though, because if you have the opportunity to wait for big bucks.
True that. Get you some dividends, y'all.
So I was telling my brother-in-law is that what separates the winners from the losers is the consistency and how long they've been in the game. The longer you can stay in the game, the more guarantee you'll make it. And it might take 10 years, it might take 5 years, it might take 2 years. It's something different for every person. But you just gotta stay long enough in the game to win. And that's
that was
where
a great shot if that was yours on the green. Oh, that was yours.
That's mine.
Oh.
That's my shot. But if you stay long enough in the game,
Oh, yeah, I rode on the green too.
that's when you get opportunity.
100%. The ability to wait. Which am I on? I was gonna say, not only do you learn a lot, you set the foundation for other things. And a lot of people don't want to set the foundation. A lot of people just want to like hop out on top.
They want to get to the end without actually walking down the field.
They don't want to sow the seeds. They just want to reap the harvest.
Yeah. You have to sow the seeds, man.
You gotta sow the seeds.
You gotta sow the seeds. You learn a lot during those sowing seed times, and it really helps you a lot in the long run to actually go through those hard times because you know what it is to struggle. You know what it is to not sell any product.
And then when you do make it, you appreciate it more.
Yep.
You're less likely to blow it because you knew what it took. So
get there, yep.
It's very difficult for me to say, dang, I got this much money, I'm gonna go spend it all and buy a car. Like, no, man, like, it took me a lot to get to this point. So what I did is I preserved it. I need to get to the point where I can preserve this cash as opposed to blowing it because I never want to go back to those year 3 anymore. I always want to have that foundation in business.
And you might be good.
That looked real professional. Cut the check.
What's funny is almost any successful business owner knows that that's how it works. That you just got to put the time in and you got to be patient. It's those other people who want to rush the process and then get mad when it's not happening quick and then start questioning and calling it names. Like, yeah.
And success hits different people at different times. So somebody might hit it year 1 and like kudos to them, but some people it takes 5 years, some people it takes 10 years. So you can't compare your success to anybody else's because not everybody takes the same path.
Most people don't hit it year 1 though.
Most people don't.
No, I think that begs a different perspective. You know, do I know anybody that's attained a level of success their first year? Well, no, because they don't even know what success looks like their first year.
Some people live a success might be time freedom. It's not even about the money.
Yeah.
And other people might be the money and not time freedom.
I feel like a part of it is not even knowing what like successful habits look like. And so you're out there, you might already be successful because you got time freedom. But you don't even know that you're successful yet. You just think you broke. Too long. To the front end.
Oh, it's not it.
You don't even really need a T.
You need a little bit more juice. Just get on the green. It says, get on the green, it rolls.
I think what you mean when you say time freedom is location freedom.
Location, I mean, time freedom, location and time freedom. I think it goes hand in hand. Because not everybody has, they might have time freedom, but might not have the location freedom.
Right.
So I think even that is another level of time freedom, is having location freedom. Because not everybody has the privilege. One of my buddies asked me, he's like, oh, would you ever go back to trucking? And I'm like, no. He's like, what if you get like a big RV or something? I'm like, man, if I get big RVs, semi-truck RVs, I'm not going to drive that thing. I'm going to pay the driver to drive it for me, and I'm going to hit the jet.
It's just a different way of thinking, man. Like, that's the way you gotta always think about everything, is just finding people to do it and getting your piece.
That's it.
You find somebody to do it and you make sure you still get paid in the process. It doesn't matter how much you get paid because it has infinite scale. You can do it as many times as you need to.
I mean, even if it comes off with no cost, if you find a way to make it no cost, that's still a win.
Yeah.
Still a win.
I'm actually of the mindset of like sometimes with like real estate, you can get into a deal that might not even make any money, but it doesn't cost you money, but it grows in value. So you're still making your money somehow.
Yep.
Like for example, with me getting an office. So instead of renting an office, I'm gonna get my own office. I'm gonna rent out all the spaces, and even if it doesn't make money, I still now own my property there, paying off the mortgage. It's growing in value, so it's still an asset on the books, and it's much better than me renting my own space. Renting space from somebody else, and now I'm there, passive income. So always got to think like that.
And you can monetize that too.
Nice, good little roll. Get in the hole! That looked good.
It did look good.
Dan hit a better shot than me, but I'm gonna still catch him. Watch. Watch me.
So not everybody gets to hear access to dope conversations because they don't have dope friends. So there was I forget who says it, but it's like show me your 5 friends and I'll show you your future.
Everybody don't got friends who play golf internationally.
Yeah, not everybody got friends like that.
Everybody in here doing dope shit. Everybody in this trio, they wouldn't expect it up there. They wouldn't expect who they playing behind and rushing and pushing. They really them people. But Dan's a boss, I'm a boss, and she's a boss. And they just over here pushing us like we some peasants. We got time for this shit, I'm a boss. Can you tell them who you are and what you've done? Because people don't know, man.
Me?
They need to know who you are and what you've done.
Who I
Don't be humble.
Well, in less than 7 years, we've gone from bankrupt, repossession, full of debt, to traveling the country in an RV, doing life how we want to do it. We've purchased anything from single family to land, flipping apartment complex, multiple 6, 7 figures, whatever you want to count, making a massive difference. And our goal is to help 1,000 people get their first deal. GetMyFirstDeal.com. That's it.
You know what I like about them? Is when we first met her husband, he said, GetMyFirstDeal.com. We met her, she said, GetMyFirstDeal.com. She's repping the brand. You can't lose when you have multiple people pushing the same thing. It's very difficult, especially husband and wife, because these folks will rob you. So you need somebody who ain't gonna rob you on your team. They'll rob you. They'll take all your IP, all your ideas, and then do it for themselves, and then call themselves entrepreneurs. Y'all some thieves, that's y'all are. So you gotta keep it inside the house, you gotta keep it inside the family 100%. It sounds crazy, they will take food off your table. They will take food out of your son's mouth and not even care. And you put them on. You gave them the game.
Yep.
And they've been trying to play us all day, hitting up on us. We let 2 groups pass, and they're still hitting up on us. I don't understand. So they hit up on us, they're trying to hit on the green, took that ball, chucked it into the bunk. It was Dan's idea though.
That's right.
Wow. That's a dad. He's gonna be like, oh, that's my kid. A good day on the golf course. And also a really nice golf course to play at. Eagle Glen. I actually have my multiple banquets for football here ever since my junior year or my sophomore year when I was playing varsity and sophomore, suiting up at least. And, you know, I beat Dan. He won 6 holes. Well, he won 3 holes, tied 3 holes. The rest I got to step my game up because Dan should be getting no holes out here. But I will tell you that a lot of the tips I gave him, I think he carried through. And he saw some success as a result of the tips that I was giving him. I told him to swing through the ball and the drive. I've told him how to line up different shots. And so Dan, you know, taking my tips, using them against me. Other than that, we had a good time. We always have a good time out here talking business and just enjoying the leisurely activity. Very casual, nice sunset out here, so you can't really beat the day out on the golf course. Top Billy.
Take some time with yourself, man. You don't know what you're gonna learn out here and see the nature. We saw a bunch of rabbits and deer, get in touch with nature a little bit, talk some business, and just have fun, man. Like I said, I did win a couple holes, but apparently it's not enough. I gotta get better.
How was the day?
So good. It's amazing. Great weather. Great company. Great commentary. What could be better?
How'd you do?
I did amazing. I did good. I was killing them in the best way.
Are you coming back out with us?
Yeah, absolutely.
Are you gonna bring your husband?
I would love to do that.
Yeah, we got to make that happen.
I miss him already.
Yeah, he's good. He's good to play with.
He's my number one. I love him.
That wraps it up. That wraps it up for us out here. Another Todd Billy Golf Capital podcast. Man, we getting this game for you guys. We're gonna continue to bring this game, bringing this golf, and overall had a good time. So we're heading out, and we'll see you guys in the next. You never know where we'll be. Today we're at Ankle Glen, but you never know where we'll be next.